Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome to episode 42 of Sudoku with Tsvetii. Today we will show you how enlightened of a being I truly am, as we take on the age-old question of the answer to the question of what is life, the universe, and everything, and show our expert prowess in a expert difficulty puzzle. Now look at that. We have already solved one of our puzzles. Kiki, not now. You just jumped up there and do not knock over my she knocked over my water bottle. Kiki. Kiki, what are you doing? Well, what are the odds? I'm putting this on Kalshi. What are the odds I could get away and just say the cat pissed on the carpet? Oh, Lord. I'm just kidding. She didn't spill anything over. That was a bit. Dumb, stupid bit. Wasn't even that believable anyway. We know 2 actually just has to be up here. We can't be over there. We then know that 2 is one of these down here, but we can't deduce anything else from that. We are going into our expert level puzzle, and we're actually doing pretty well so far. We know that 3 has to be over here, so we've already solved 2 of the 3. Haha, get it? There's a 2 and 3 over here. We solved 2 of the 3 numbers that are over in this column, so we are feeling pretty good about that, but we didn't get much from that other thing, which or could be there or there, so there's not much that, unfortunately. We do know 4 just has to be here or here, which means 4 has to be up there. 5s, will you treat me well today? We actually just know 5 is right there. Thank you, 5s. And then 5's right there. Then 5 is over here. Anything else? No, 5 is right there. Actually, 5, you were actually pretty helpful today. I appreciate you. Let us move on to our 6s. 6 has to be 3. We are grasping at straws on the expert puzzle, so we are actually going to take our time and kind of allow ourselves to fill out. I would normally just do it only if there was like 2 remaining options, but for this expert puzzle, we need to be on top of our game. We know that 5 will have to be here or here. That 5 is right there, silly. 6, we need a 7 and an 8, which means that's 7. That is an 8. That is not an 8, silly. That is a 9. That'll be an 8. Which, if you ate your Cheerios, you would see that as a 4 over there. What are we missing right here? A 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is a 6 right there. That'll be a 9 right there. Not bad, which means 4 and 9 right here, which means the other value will be a 7. So 7 is here now. We know 7 has to be up here along with another number by the name of 6. We are solving a good little bit of the puzzle. We are figuring it out slowly. And I think that is the important thing of just taking it slow, thinking things out, and executing on the plan. Execution of the plan. We are going to execute the plan. This Sunday. We will not be, no plans will be executed. It is a joke for a YouTube video, government. We will not be executing any plans. We will not be, no plans will be harmed in this video. I don't even think I should really have to say that. But we know 3 has to be one of these. And technically it can be this one too, so I'll mark it. Actually, can it be? Oh no, yeah, 6 can be any of this, so I'll mark it down anyway. What about 4s? How about 4s? Well, I mean, we do know those 4s right there, so we know 4 can be right there, there, there. Also know that 4 has to be right there, actually. These 4s are going to be right there. All kind of contained in one single area. Just the way we like them. We will check this out real quick. This 2 is blocked right there. So this has the ability to be a 2, and that's a 2. 2 is blocked right there. So what else are we missing in this little column? We're missing 6. Not much going for that. So we will not be able to deduce much else. I'm going to turn the music down. I was listening back to the previous video and the music was a little too loud. You didn't hear me the entire time. Oh my goodness. This cannot be a 6. But this can be a 1 and a 2. These have to be 1 or 2, and then this last one will be the 7. Nice. The 7 is right there. Okay. We are looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Thus far. No mental or emotional breakdown so far. So we are feeling good. We are feeling good. We actually just know that is going to be an 8. So this will be our other 8 there. What about our 9s? And by the way, when I said the music was loud in the last video, that doesn't mean because my headset was on my head was loud. And so I was hearing the music loud and just didn't turn it down in my headphones. It was actually not balanced out very well. You guys didn't see, but I flinched to the camera trying to like intimidate you. I don't know why. But I just tried to intimidate you. And I hope that is enough to intimidate you. We know much else going from that. So let's run around, ring around the rosy here. I mean, we know that 1 could be there, there, or there. Not much going on the rest of the ones. So we know that the 2s have to be up here. 2s have to be down here. Actually, no, that 2s, which the 2, 6 right there. But not much else going with our 2. I mean, that's just a possible thing. It can be there, but it's not guaranteed. We know 3's up there. 3 could technically be here. 7 and 9 are guaranteed to be here, right? No, not technically, but I feel like they're guaranteed to be there. And hope springs eternal. Let's see. Oh, we have 1s right there. We actually know 8 is guaranteed to be there, but we don't know about the 4 just yet. Okay. So we are feeling good. We know 4 has to be one of these 2. Yeah, and it's a 3 up there. So yeah, we know 3, 4, and 9 are definitively up there. We know 1, 2, and 6 could possibly be in an arrangement of those numbers over there. 1 and 2 have to be here. Much else going for us, unfortunately. But hey, that's what you get for having an expert puzzle, huh? Here. Excuse me. I mean, either of the course. 6 is up there. 7s. Anything new with our 7s? Probably not. It's the last time we checked 10 seconds ago, but We just know 7 has to. I mean, I'm probably just going to mark this at 2, 3, 6. Technically both be 9s, right? Because I don't have any information for them. But we just know that this will be a 3 or a 6. Okay. We're still looking pretty good. Like, we know 1 has to be down there. 1 could be potentially actually right there. We know 1 is one of these two. But we are currently... Oh, we know this actually cannot be a 2. That's a 3 or 6. Because 2 has to be up here, because 2 is blocked down here. Part of me is thinking now, gut, is that this is 2. This is... Yeah, this is going to be a 2. And this will be a 2. That would be a 2. Other than just vibes, no substantial info, just vibes right now. Oh, no, 3 has to be there. No, 3 has to be one of these 3. Hmm. Force there, force these 3. There's something we're not seeing. Five is one. Let's see. Not too bad. We know 6 is one of these. I mean, we could technically put 6 there because we're not entirely sure. Take a second. We're still looking good. We're doing fine. So it's not too bad thus far. Again, we're just trying to see if there's anything that we can kind of make do with at this point. I mean, we know 6s have to be one of these, and then 6 of any of these, really. We know 3 has to be up here. We knew that from this already, but we know that 3 is there, and this is 6 or 7. Yeah. Oh, are we messing up here? So we know 3 is up there. We know 4 can be any of these. We only know 6 can these. 7 can be there. Not be there, but there. So we know 3. This can only be a 3 or 6. And this can only be a 7 or a 6. So there's only 2 potential places that 6 can be. So we now know that this is cannot be 6s. There's a 3. We have agreed that this can only be a 3 or 6 because 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. So it's only 3 or 6 right there. And this can only be a 6 or 7. So a 6 has to be there or there, which means this cannot be a 6 here. And then, yeah. And then we know 3 can only be here or here. So it can't be 3 cannot be here naturally. And then 7 is being blocked as well. And since there's only 3, 6, 7, 5, we can put a 5 right there. And then a 5 right there. 6, silly Billy. 5. And now we have solved all of our 5s. Awesome. 3. If we know 6 is one of these two, this might just be our 7. I mean, 7 could still be there, but we know it can't be 3. 6 has to be one of these two. And then 6 has to be here. Oh no. What? 3. And then 6 has to be one of those two. So let's just roll with it. Yeah, 7 has to be there. Not much else going except we know. No, 6, 7. We'll see if there's a grave error in our ways. There's another number missing. Oh my goodness. We know that that's a 3. That is a 9. That's a 9. I don't believe we've screwed up anything yet. So yeah, 1s are still not really giving us anything, giving us any juice this moment. But we still know that 2's up there. 2's down here. Could be any of these, so not going to discredit any of them. 3's, we know 3's up there. We know here. So we know 3 is actually okay. Yeah. So yeah, 3 has to be down here. We're missing. We have 1, 2, 7, and 3, so we can't really fill in anything else. This has to be 3 or 7. We have all of our 5s solved. 6s are 6s now. Still no. 7. 7 is actually just down here. If I'm correct, 2 has to be one of. I'm not gonna go ahead and call it this. That has to be 7, but it is in our back pocket right now. 8 has to be there. 8 has to be 9. These 3. And made progress. Okay, this will be 6. Because it's blocked by 3. We know 2 is over here. So it can't be a 2, can't be a 3, it can't be a 7. So this is our 6. That is a 6. And we have 2, 3, 7 over here. Which means our 3 and 7 are right there. Has to be our 2. Makes this our 3. 6, 7. Make that our 2. 1. Could technically be a 1. Well, still right, yeah. We know this is 1 or 2. We have a 7 over there, but we don't have a 6, so we have to mark that down as a 1, 6. We could, we actually know 7 is blocked right there, and 7's blocked there, so that just has to be our 7. That'll make our 9th 7. Okay. Missing 2 and 8. 2 is blocked up there, so that 2 and 8. Sorry, that is 2. That is a 1. That 6, 2, 1, 6. Oh, we screwed up a little bit. Where did we screw up? Oh my goodness. We screwed up somewhere deep down the line, huh? Okay, we are looking good now. Ouch. That was a whole lot of red. We thought we were cooking. Yep. I'm just going to be greedy and just do this. That is wrong. Silly. So that's just a 2. That's our 3. A 3, 6, 9. And we know the 2's that'll just be 9. I know that is very cheap, but all is fair in love and war. Okay, we're still looking good. That'll be our 3 up there in the corner. There. 4. That'll be our 9. 4 has to be. Not much else. 9 has to be up. Means that 9 is up there. 7 and 9 are right there. Took us a second to snap back to reality, but we are back in the saddle. 5 and 7 are both blocks, so that is just 6 right there. That'll be our 7. 5. 5. 5. 2 and 6 are there. 2 and 6. That'll be a 7. 2. Okay. I remember I was just talking about the whole time, like we were going to take our time and try not to make any mistakes. We made some mistakes. Mistakes were made, trust me. I'm talking like friendly fire and Call of Duty mistakes were made. This will mean that's 1, 7, and 9 left. Oh. We're missing a 2. Oh, there is a 2 right there. Let's just... It was not loading my input, and I was getting very angry. That is just a 1. Don't know why I'm having a little input lag right now. Probably because keyboard is probably at low battery. But we know that is a 7. That's a 7. That's enough. You're now up here. Looking good, feeling good. Ones are still kind of where we thought they were. We know 8. This will be 8. That'll be an and a 6. Not too bad. Spent some time doing a difficult extreme puzzle. I keep saying extreme. It's expert. But not too bad. 22 minutes ain't too bad. Hope you all have enjoyed. And I'll catch you tomorrow for another beautiful start of another week of Sudoku with Tsvetii. Goodbye.